Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a long format video after a very long time, so I hope I will make justice to the long format video. But without any further ado, let's just jump into why I believe that Dhurandhar has changed the trajectory of Indian cinema. You see, Dhurandhar is just not a cinema anymore. It has changed the trajectory of Indian cinema. It has reignited patriotism like never before. Okay, it might sound like a rage baiting, but hear me out. Let's be real. Bollywood has always tried to whitewash the perpetrators of terrorism. Now, some of you may come and say to me, oh, take movies as movies. But here's the thing. In India, movies hold a greater power more than anywhere else in the world. Hence, the kind of movies that used to get produced has literally shaped our thinking, knowingly or unknowingly. This soft power has rewired our thinking so much so that, for example, before the release of Durand 2, there was much hype around who would be the Bari Sahab or who would play the character of Daud Ibrahim. We were already imagining with someone with an incorrigible aura, but we hadn't ever guessed or thought of that person ever being old or weak or even bedridden. That's how Bollywood has always presented the person's character, be it in the Once Upon a Time in Mumbai or the D-Day or any other Bollywood movie back in the day. So it came to us naturally that his character somewhat would be a courageous one or a dam-like personality, and we were all waiting for it, oblivious of the fact that at the end of the day we are glorifying the enemy of our country. But Dhurandhar broke that bubble, but with facts and logics. Also, we have seen many movies on terrorism like Ghazi attack, Razi, etc. That's true. But what's different with Dhurandhar is that it showed a chain of events and the very core of it, which were less known to the audience and which makes the audience to go and research more about those cases and form a opinion, but an informed one this time. That's one aspect of it. Now, coming to the movie aspect, sometimes the filmmakers hardly take the responsibility or take the sense of social responsibility on the kind of films that they produce. One such example is Border 2. If it has earned, then it's all because of nostalgia of Border, which is still a cult classic with a good storytelling. And I don't need to tell how poorly constructed Border 2 is. Dhurandhar just proves that why accountability and social responsibility is required and mostly what it can do. If you look at other movies like War, Pathan, Jawan or any other spy movies, they just have only shown straight cut fallacies in the name of Bollywood and entertainment, and that too with mid or poor VFX and storyline. These movies run the theaters and earned so much only because of these two factors. Number one, action movies are producing less and people just want to go to the theater nowadays to have a good time with their family and friends, so they just go to whatever available, they just go and watch. Number two, star nostalgia. Half of the spy movies are earning just because of the big stars like Shah Rukh Khan and Salman and Hrithik and nothing else. If you look at the plotline of these movies, they are just overstimulated or steroid injected bullshit that are being shoved into the throats in the name of patriotism and Bollywood. Not gonna lie, even I liked Jawan and Pathan a bit, not because of the storyline of course, but because of the better VFX and of course Shah Rukh Khan. The action scenes were not bad either. All in all, they felt like a good watch, but that is because probably I went to watch it to the theaters without having any expectations from these movies at all. And then came out of the syllabus Dhurandhar, which stunned and showed everyone how to do it in the right way, how to produce a realistic spy movie, but in Bollywood style. It has comedy, drama, action, item number, core Bollywood songs, patriotism, but not an overstimulated one of course, and the characters with whom the audience would want to relate and feel for them. After watching it, Pathan and Jawan started to feel like a funny movie now. I am sure there are many people who would be on the same page like me. After Dhurandhar, audiences got a taste of a good movie that has gripping plotline, brilliant direction with a lot of good actors. Need not need to be the superstars to make the movie hit, but just good performers who are just not singing and dancing from time to time alongside, but also not losing the Bollywoodness at the same time. With this release, it has not only changed the ball game of Bollywood, but also a shift in the power can be seen, and all the so-called powerful people with generational wealth and stronghold in Bollywood are joining the crowd of praising the movie or Adityadhar just to be included in his future projects. Dhurandhar just proved that what Bollywood is actually capable of, it is just not a mindless masala anymore. Yes, once upon a time, these movies shaped the Bollywood and the Indian cinema, but the audience has now evolved, and especially after the COVID days during the lockdown, and the kind of exposure that the normal people have gotten of the global cinemas and dramas or series, that expanded the horizon of audience's taste. And Adityadhar is so aware of this fact that this reflects on his works rather than showing only what he needs to show. He carefully understood what the audience wants along with what he wants to tell, and that's what transpired into Uri, Article 370, Baramulla, and now Dhurandhar. It has redefined Bollywood and reminded the entire Indian entertainment industry that audience is the ultimate king.